The news that I've been watching is abuzz with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's scheduled speech before the United States Congress this week. You know, it's interesting. I didn't realize it until putting together some of the dates that Prime Minister Netanyahu speaks just 2 days before the Jewish celebration of Purim, an ancient celebration that dates all the way back to an event in the book of Esther in the Bible during the ancient Persian Empire, when the Jews were in captivity and Persia was the big kid on the block. Back at that time, there was an effort made, and it's told in that book of Esther, to exterminate the Jews. It's history's first Holocaust. Anti-Semitism is a very, very old evil. In Esther chapter 3 and verse 13, it makes this one statement, and I think it captures the danger that was there for the Jews in the Persian Empire at the time. That letters were sent by couriers into all the king's provinces to destroy, to kill, and to annihilate all the Jews, both young and old, little children and women, in one day, on the 13th day of the 12th month, which is in the month of Adar, and to plunder their possessions. Again, history's first effort to exterminate the Jews. The story in Esther shows that it didn't happen due to the courage of the young Jewess named Esther, who, along with her uncle Mordecai, thwarted the effort that was being hatched at that time. Well, the Jews celebrate Purim every year to mark this particular event. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is coming to talk to the American Congress about the Iranian effort to build and develop a nuclear weapon. This has been dominating the news for years, and it has finally come to a critical point in the negotiations, and many fear that a bargain will be struck that will allow Iran to develop that weapon. Israel, the state of Israel, has a very, very acute visionary understanding of what is taking place there. Iran for years has said that they will destroy the state of Israel. They will push the Jewish state into the Mediterranean. With one bomb, one nuclear weapon detonated over Israel, that could happen. Israel has said it will not happen. And so the Prime Minister comes to the United States to make this plea, to make this call, this warning, and it promises to be a very interesting speech. But to connect it all together, as this warning is given, with what we know from the story of history, the Bible is told in the book of Esther, and connected with this very interesting Jewish celebration of Purim, we recognize that we are at a very, very serious time right now. There was a map that I had recently seen in one of the newspapers that kind of showed exactly what is taking place with Iran, which is in the heart of the ancient Persian Empire, as they have extended their influence into Syria, into Lebanon, down into Yemen, in their efforts, and also in Iraq, to almost encircle the state of Israel with the danger that they pose there. It's a very critical, perilous period going on in the Middle East right now, and the negotiations toward Iran's efforts for a weapon and the warnings that are being sounded are ones that should be understood, listened to. We're at a very critical period. There's a great deal at stake. That's BT Daily. Join us next time.